Parramatta will defend the southern end of Parramatta Stadium. Jonathan Thurston will get us underway on Monday Night Football. The kickoff will go down towards Robson, taken instead by Jared Hayne, and Fui Moi Moi needs to set a platform for them here tonight, brings it back beyond the 10. They go wide from Ravelli, away to Thurston, over the top, a chance here, Tonga on the outside of Joe Reddy. He goes across to Tupou for the corner. He ducked and dived, and I think you'll find he scored.
Well, he just had to stay low, Tupou. Had to stay low. Inu, did he get any part of him on the sideline? I would say not. The only question is was the ball touching the ground? Inu's arm was underneath that football.
Yeah, it was an interesting one.
You watch Inu's right hand go under the ball. Does it keep it off the ground now? Because now his left hand is touching the line. So anything that happens after this is not good for Tupou.
See what sort of mood Tim Mander is in first up here tonight. He'll say no try.
It's a hard pass to throw when you go to the line. It's Jonathan Thurston from inside his own quarter.
Trying to link up with Tonga on his outside. Graham back on the inside. He gets away from Hindmarsh. No, he doesn't. What a tackle. Another in the long list of try-saving tackles by Nathan Hindmarsh. Payne just outside the Cowboys 30. Robson to Mortimer. They certainly are playing as halfback and 5'8" in the old sense tonight. Now Mortimer giving it to Reddy. Quick hands away to Inu. Chipping over the top. Good kick. Bowen covers and takes it out of play. Thurston back to the left-hand side. He goes to the line, shows it, gives it. What a ball! A lovely pass by Thurston. It wasn't forward. Ashley Klein says that's a try.
When you play against the Cowboys, you have to stay square on him. You can't afford to take a dummy. You can see Mortimer there, eyes only for Scott Bolton, which allows Thurston to go in between the defender, and Willie Tonga was pushing up in support. I got my doubts over the pass. You see Mortimer not even looking at Thurston carrying the football, and that allowed Thurston to slip through. It's a forward pass. It shouldn't have been a try. Oh, that's a bad decision from the referees.
And awarded the try. Here's Thurston. Very kickable for a kicker of his calibre. He makes it 6 points to 0. The Cowboys on top. Here's Mortimer. Goes to Robson, who shows it straight past Leeson Armour. He beats Matty Bowen as well, and the Eels have responded.
It's where the money is for Parramatta. Parramatta tonight have been prepared to go to the edges, and the first time that one of the ball players just shows it and cuts back into the slide, they find out this Cowboys side defensively. And in a fast-paced game, forwards become fatigued.
Luke Burt to make it 6.
And to make it 500 career goals now. His time with Parramatta, only the second Eel to kick 500-plus goals. Boy, nobody knew the golden rule on that night. Here's Hayne! He's away! Look out, Hayne versus Bowen! Jared Hayne running away from Matty Bowen! What speed! What power! What a try by Parramatta!
Ball movement up the middle of the field there. Robson picks up Hayne just his side of halfway, and then he puts it down. Bowen couldn't go with him. Super run. Great ball there from Keating off to Robson, and then inside to Jared Hayne. One of the real flyers of the game. The man that was chasing him's no slouch either.
He's an injured player lying on the ground for Parramatta. I think it might be Robson, is it?
No, it might be Matt Keating, I think you'll find.
He was the player that passed the ball on the inside to Robson and got the movement started.
He's reaching towards that left shoulder at the moment, Matt Keating, but they're taking every precaution with him. Jumped out of dummy half and just fell into the tackle very low to the ground. Leeson Armour was going down with him, and
he just had his head turned at an awkward angle, and that was the force from the arm from our Armour.
Why out of dummy half, and they are going to place Leeson Armau on report for the tackle.
Well, here's Chris Keating, just about to see how his brother is travelling. Look at that, brotherly love.
Our thoughts certainly with Matt Keating at the moment. Let's keep our fingers crossed and just hope as we rejoin the action. And Luke Burt from wide out. What a kick! It's got the length. He makes it a converted try. The difference, the Eels. Let's play right here. Keating now will fire it back for Robson, who kicks it towards the post, just tipping towards Hayne, who came down with it. A catch and a step. And he's back in a big way.
Just make sure that the Parramatta player didn't knock it into a Cowboy player.
Came down from Robson's kick, but it looked as though it may have been Hayne that won the contest. A couple of grabs it needed.
You know what was impressive about that? Jared Hayne's work off the football. He was well down that right-hand side there, sprinted around to the centre of the field. The play was for him. He got into position.
Well, that's a try. I think that came off Matty Bowen's hand into the arms of Jared Hayne. And you're right, Brandy. We've spoken about the involvement of Jared Hayne tonight. He was stationed on the right, close to the play of the ball. He pushed himself to the middle of the park.
That's Bowen's hands. They've got the football.
And he contested. He contested. And that's a well-placed kick, because they have put that kick on the head of Grant Ravelli, knowing that Jared Hayne is a much taller man. Cowboys on the stroke of half-time.
Well, it should be a try. And it is a try.
Green lights from the video referee, Tim Mander, and it's a good lead now for Parramatta. There's plenty of him, Jared Hayne. He can run. You saw his strength just there to beat the tackle of Thurston. And Luke Burt converts from just about right in front to make it 2 converted tries. The difference now. Just on 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Inu. Gives it to Joel Reddy. Parramatta running riot. Kristen Inu. They'll go the length of the field from the kickoff. Are they back? Are they back? You bet they are.
The return of Tim Manor, the second in a row, makes great ground. Quick play the ball. Mortimer goes down the short side. Then clever play by Inu. Throws the dummy. Puts Joel Reddy away. Not easy to run and do this from Joel Reddy. Matt Bowen's a very experienced number 1. But in the end, delivered a great ball to Kristen Inu. Smart play, Parramatta. And if they were lacking confidence before this one, well, it's back all right.
Luke Burt again from right in front. What a scoreline we have here. Suddenly, 24 points to 6 at the break. Parramatta scoring 3 tries in the final 6 minutes. Work was outstanding. Now Keating goes to Robson. Another good kick. Thurston under pressure. Under so much pressure. Nobody could find the ball for the Cowboys. And Joel Reddy couldn't believe it. The simplest try he'll score in his NRL career.
Between the pair of them. Thurston had it covered. Bowen's coming forward to the ball in the end. Jonathan Thurston runs straight over the top of the football, and it's an easy one for the Eels. What a horror start for the Cowboys. The last 25 minutes have been disastrous. They haven't had the football. They've had 5 tries put on them.
The football and ground it. Look at it.
It was never going to go dead. Luke Burt is going to get some practice before this one is out, you get the feeling. 30 points to 6. Now Mortimer. As they come up quickly into his face, so he goes wide. Robson's kick into the back of Leeson Armau. Straight to a runner. Tamata, who will dive out and score for the Cowboys. They are going to check it.
Look and see if the bloke who picks up the ball is actually in front of him.
Arm out, that's all good. That's all good. The player that it came off was Anthony Watts. So he was the player that they were concerned about. He was behind Armau. And then Tamata, who's shown a great ability with very little football tonight to beat defenders, is able to squeeze past Jonathan Wright, Justin Poor. and get the ball down for what looks like a Cowboys try.
Tim Mander will spin up the green lights as expected for Arana to Mata.
He had to throw the pass, but it wasn't a great one.
And Thurston's kick, hooking back. He gets the flags in the air. Well, they have stopped the bleeding for the moment. Payne for Thurston. First man play. They go across the face of them. In fact, what a lovely ball for Willie Tonga, who has his second try tonight, courtesy of a Thurston pass.
Inside your 20-metre zone, he will have a good selection of pass at some stage and create points for his team. And that was a wonderful pass to Willie Tonga. Tonga just a little left foot step back on the inside. And there was good shape, there was good players pushing into holes. You see him there cutting back on the inside. And Parramatta have just been a little bit sloppy.
And all that pressure telling on Parramatta. We'll see what it's done to their energy reserves in the run to the post here tonight. Thurston converts. It's 30 points to 18. We'll give it off to Willie Mason. Charging it, Joe Reddy. It's the Willie of old tonight. Straight through them. 3 plays gone in this set. Now Hayne slipping to the short side. A big fend. A reach and he scores. It's hat-trick Hayne tonight.
He would have gained out of that. First receiver gets the ball in his hands. A huge fend on Jonathan Thurston. He's pushed him off a couple of times tonight. Through Willie Tonga, drags another couple over, and just the footwork. We spoke about it earlier. For a big man to be able to move so well in such a confined space is an enormous talent.
Enough now, you'd imagine, for the Eels. With Luke Burke striking them nicely tonight. This one hooking back as well. Over the black dot it goes. He makes it 36 points to 18. That's by Chris Keating. Now Thurston running at them. Another long ball, another absolute arrow from the bow of Jonathan Thurston. What a display he's put on at times tonight. Right eye as well, but what about this passing display tonight?
That's hard to do. Running at speed, engaging the defence, and a spiral pass which goes 20 metres into the arms of a winger unmarked. It's great vision, but it's extreme.
This kick could put them back into within a couple of tries. And while the defence, and it has, while the defence has been ordinary.
That'll just about do us. The boys have thrown everything they've got at us, the fans, and each other tonight. They came here as a club in trouble, no doubt about it, Parramatta. Infighting between the coach and the star fullback at times. They were making plenty of headlines, but they responded like a team who were grand finalists last season. They've beaten the Cowboys by 12 here.